Hello world! Welcome back to the Tales of the Lonely Necromancer. I am, as I said in the last episode, on my way to the Tower of Frozen Shadow. I figured I'd take y'all along on the path there this time instead of just starting straight in the dungeon. I do have my invisibility up, but we know that some of the stuff doesn't really care about that. Thank God he can't see through invis. The giants, on the other hand, for some reason I thought giants could see through invis. I do love the ability to zoom in and out so easily from first person to third person. I prefer to play mostly in first person. But sometimes fighting I prefer third, but traveling definitely first. So I had a crazy weekend. I normally have to work on the weekend, but we've been doing some rearranging of things at the company I work for, and so the manager had to go out of town, which meant I had to work an extra day, which meant I got a different day off, and I was able to finagle that into being Saturday, which happened to be the day of the closing of one of my favorite venues here in Birmingham. Small little bar restaurant called the Bottle Tree. Bottle Tree has always been the place to go for those of the DIY mindset, musically speaking. The small indie bands, punk, certain types of metal, and everything in between, really. I've been to countless shows at the Bottle Tree. I went. There was a few years that I didn't go there, but that was more of a financial concerns and for a period of time. But I shot a ton of video with my phone to the point that I filled my phone up. They had I guess around 10, maybe 11 bands play in an all day, starting at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, going till about 3 in the morning. I was only able to make it till about 1:30, 1:45, something like that. I was wiped out, but it was a great time, and I will remember that place fondly. My band has played there a few times, more than a few really, but and we definitely fall into the metal category. Got Spirit of Wolf on. This zone is just really big, but it feels like I'm taking forever. Who is that? No, I don't want to do that. More achievements. Woohoo. one of my favorite people on the planet. He moved away to Australia for about 3 years. Just moved back to the U.S. and just happened to come into town in time for that closing, and so he got to spend part of the day there, see a few bands, hang out with some folks before he headed back to Atlanta. He's going to be living in Dallas once they get settled. I think he'd be happier in Austin knowing him. Why is my numlock not working anymore? Numlock is supposed to make me auto-lock. Sorry, people texting me. I try to pretend like I don't have a life. I try to not have a life. I would prefer to not have a life most of the time. Those of us of an introverted nature, after all the socializing I did this weekend, I want to have zero human contact for a few days, recharge my batteries. It should be crossing the line anytime now. But unfortunately, life continues, so sometimes I don't get a chance to do what I want to. By the way, if you're interested in seeing any of the local or regional acts that played this weekend, you can check those videos out on my channel. Most of them are just clips, not full songs or anything. Just because I'm not using a tripod, and I'm not going to sit there and hold that thing forever. I'm trying to enjoy a show. But I'm also someone who likes to remember these things and have a bad memory. Very bad memory. Yep. Those do see. Oh, I'm no longer invisible, that's why. It loves to just fall off. Okay. I did not see any kind of... Oh, there it was. Just didn't catch it. Too busy vlogging, apparently. One thing I'm really bad at is small talk with people. Because even for me, even small subjects can become just... I don't know how to verbalize it. I get way too into talking about things. And get me on certain subjects, and I'll just go diarrhea to the mouth, of the mouth, rather. I would love to do that event one day. I never have done the Shaw event. Nah, I guess I did parts of it. I have to say, I had seen Coliseum before, back on the subject of this weekend. I had seen Coliseum before. Those, do not see through those Something around here does. But apparently I just didn't remember them. Maybe I didn't pay attention enough, because I remember it was the same night that a band I love called Gainer was reuniting. And so maybe I was just in a hurry to see them. It's one of the things about me being an introvert, and one reason I love to record shows is because I really hate to be at shows. I hate everything about being at shows. I want, having recently learned about certain things about introverts, it totally makes sense to me now. I want the show to be over so I can remember it, but I hate being there the whole time. But I love live music enough that I put up with that uncomfortableness that I go through. And some of those aspects of myself are the very reason I'm doing this Let's Play, as I've stated before. It doesn't incorporate the interactive and social element like going out does, but it helps me work through the talking a little bit better. I have a tendency to scramble words really badly. Though I've never quite been tested for it, I'm pretty sure I have some form of dyslexia. Alright, we are here, just about. Pulling up now, and I could have swore something here. Let's see what it is. Alright, folks, traveling vlog over. See you in the next episode.